What is currently happening, programs? Welcome to the Grid VR, where I'll be bringing you this week's news in virtual reality. It's Sunday the 8th of April 2018, and all I can say this week is, let the community provide. We've got Skyrim VR getting their mods, No Man's Sky getting VR, or not, Ready Player One, nostalgic nods, Beat Saber, Boneworks, L.A Noire, and much more. Today, I'm going to cover off the main events to keep you in the loop. So stay locked, enjoy, and welcome to the Grid VR. Skyrim VR is out for PC VR players, and it supports both Vive and Rift, which is A, surprising, and D, a welcome development as a Rift owner myself. Bethesda have also had the foresight to include some of the nostalgic buds that make these titles a true-to-form Bethesda release. And while a lot of people will shout from the rooftops that a flying NPC or floating horse is unrealistic, I reckon they're hilarious and perfect internet comedy fodder. But that could just be me. And while not officially supported by Bethesda, I can confirm that the mods you know and love, as well as some specific VR mod installs, work perfectly. I've covered Skyrim extensively on the Grid VR leading up to this point, so click the link on screen now or search Skyrim on my channel for more info on the finer details. But for this episode, I've put links in the description to some essential mods, including a top 40 from Upload VR, and a mod that improves the spatial audio of the game in VR, which I highly recommend you use. I'd also highly suggest that you turn off dynamic resolution in-game to improve the visual clarity of this title. Performance-wise, it's a gem, and on my GTX 1070 graphics card, which is the recommended card, a GTX 970 being the minimum, I could easily crank all my settings up to max. Yep, the price tag is a little steep for programs who already own a copy of the pancake version of the game, and aside from the hitboxes being a little generous, it works really well. And if you think of it as one big ass DLC pack, then I think it's totally worth the coin. I'll have a full review up in the next week or so of this game, but so far I rate it, both from a fan of the Elder Scrolls series and a VR enthusiast perspective. So if you are both or either of those, then I say get on down to Skyrim and listen to some enthralling stories about taking some arrows in some knees. Ready Player One came out last week, and while I can't show you footage from the movie thanks to Warner Brothers' wide-reaching flag hammer, I really enjoyed the movie and think it's absolutely worth seeing, if not for the sheer nostalgia and production values alone. Following the flick, Sansa Studios have recreated Aech's basement from the movie, and you can visit that for free by checking the link in the description and clicking the visit button, though just be aware of some long loading times. Another YouTube content creator, Jugon Virtual, and the VR professionals community in Spain has created and uploaded a fan-made 360 VR video, which is about 5.5 minutes long, stereoscopic 3D, and has ambisonic sound, and you can check the link in the description to watch that one too. Also, if you've seen the movie, then you would have noticed a VR treadmill called the Infinadeck, and yep, it's not only a real product, but it looks like it works surprisingly well. I tried the Omni treadmill at a Ready Player One movie experience last week and found the Omnis were more hard work than immersive, so I can't really recommend them, but the Infinadeck is a 360-degree moving floor that uses an active wireless control system that reacts to your movements and seamlessly integrates with VR software and hardware. From what I've seen, this looks to be a superior product, and it's in beta testing at the moment, so shouldn't be too far away, and you can check the link in the description for more info. All up, Ready Player One is a success in my eyes, and for a movie about an Easter egg hunt that was released on Easter weekend, I'd give it 8 out of 10 bunnies. No Man's Sky may or may not be getting VR support in the near future if the Waking Titan hints are to be believed, or not believed. Waking Walking Titan is an alternate reality game that programs participate in real life and has previously culminated in updates of No Man's Sky itself. A website has been uncovered that shows an apparently fictional VR headset called the Wear. On top of that, a post from Sean Murray on Twitter that names the free Next update also shows the Wear logo at the end of the clip. So, love or hate No Man's Sky and all the bullshit they pulled, this is straight up intriguing. And whether or not this means VR support is coming, or if it's just more backstory for the game, it's marketing genius, VR related, and could give players the VR support they are pining for, or not. And briefly, L.A Noire, the VR case files from Rockstar Games, is now available on the Oculus Store, and the Steam Store version also supports the Oculus Rift for those who prefer to buy their games from there. Initially, the patch broke support for some Vive owners, and Rift owners with older CPUs couldn't play this at all, but after a quick update, the game now works on older processors, and the black screen issue for Vive owners has been fixed. Originally supporting the HTC Vive only, this title is now optimized and working like a charm for both major HMDs. So if that's what was holding you back, then you're good to go. Alex Knoll, the co-creator and creative director at Stress Level Zero, the team behind Hover Junkers and Duck Season, has posted a video on YouTube of their upcoming title Boneworks. The video shows off what is hands down the best looking gun mechanics in any VR title I've seen, and includes a Half-Life type gravity gun. Insanely cool shit. Check the link in the description to watch the video. Dark Days, the supernatural adventure title from Parallel Studio, is now free on the Oculus Store. Previously a Gear VR release, Dark Days blurs the lines between Twin Peaks and the X-Files in an immersive puzzler that will at times jump scare the shit out of you. A heavy narrative will guide you through the story as you view the events through the eyes of Jade, as she is pursued through dreams and reality by, well, you'll see, or try not to see. You'll see what I mean. Check the link in the description if you dare. A program called Feroxy is creating a fan-made VR Tardis experience for the Rift and Vive that looks well detailed and is apparently also quite interactive. Not a lot of info on this one, but if you're a fan of the Doctor, then you can stop by Feroxy's Patreon page to support the project and follow the updates, and I've put a link in the description for that one. Heads up for Steam VR users, Skyrim players, I'm looking at you too. Steam VR now automatically applies super sampling based on your PC, and while this would be great as an option, it's unfortunately on by default, and means that if you are super sampling manually, you are likely overdoing it on the super sampling side of things, which can result in poor frame rates. I recommend you either don't super sample manually yourself while using Steam VR, or if like me you prefer manual super sampling, then head into the Steam VR settings, click on the video tab, tick the manual override box, and set the slider to 100%. Then set your pixel density to what you prefer. Also, Beat Saber has an official May the 1st release date for Rift, Vive, and WMR users. The game will land at approximately $20 US and absolutely looks like it'll be worth the price. Chase Holfelder has pushed the boundaries of live music performance in VR with the cover of Jamiroquai's Virtual Insanity in Soundstage VR. Straight up, check this one out as it's easily the best VR music performance I've seen. Celebrating 2 years of the Oculus Rift CV1, programs who pre-ordered the Rift DK1, DK2 or CV1 headsets or touch controllers will get special edition trophies to deck out their Oculus home environments. And Steam VR users can get Skyrim VR, ISS, Payday 2 and Ready Player One trophies for their Steam VR home environments. As always, all the links are in the description. And finally, AlterEgo is a system that translates subtle jaw movements and muscular signals into speech with 92% accuracy. The applications for this tech are astounding, and seriously, what could go wrong?
Where are my testicles, Summer?
And that's this week on The Grid VR. You can help support this channel by grabbing exclusive rewards on Patreon, and if you like this video, then crush that like button, have your say in the comments below, and hit the EXO logo to subscribe if you wanna. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.